life ain't shit and that it's miserable. And, he's had a real tough life. And, he's coming to the realization that, damn, this is it. But he's like, man, the only thing that keeps us all going is hope. And I said, yeah, man, you have no idea. And I said, for me, it's my faith that keeps me going. It's what I believe in keeps me going. For everybody else is, to each their own, I said, but, that's what gets me through day to day. So yeah, hoping for something better for sure. Because without that, this kingdom, like, damn, you saw this all you got, bro? This all you got, this weak-ass queendom? It ain't shit, man. Full of death and decay and Class D infrastructure and wickedness all over the place. Lies and deception. Look how many lies you're telling right now. All the, if you look at all the uproars of the people, man, Esau's behind all that, man. His agent provocateurs. Trump is an agent provocateur, man. He's trying to push this race war. Right? There's a lot of prophecy left to be fulfilled. The RFID microchip. Right? But knowing all of that, is part of my faith. Knowing that, hey, if I stay truthful and honest and earnestly giving myself over to Yahweh Shem Yahushai, diligently, seeking Him, that He will, and be elected and chosen, then I have a chance of being saved and delivered out of here, which I want any chance that is possible of that, because I don't want no parts of the destruction. That hot fire that's finna burn like an oven. It's gonna melt these elements with fervent heat, as the scriptures say, roughly paraphrasing. But yeah, man, it was a beautiful conversation, man, because it was just like, yeah, what else is there in this life besides hope? Hope of a better place, hope of a better. That's how scriptures say that when the wicked are in power, the people mourn, but when the righteous are in power, they rejoice. Right, roughly paraphrasing. So, hey, man, that's evidence of that right there. Just a testimony of that. Even these people in the world is catching L's, man, and they're not happy about it. They're tired of it. Just as how much more the hopeful elect. Hoping and waiting and hasting and hoping in that day. And what end shall it be to you, man? That's what we hope for, is that not only in that day, we find out we're Israel, but that we are a part of the elected of Israel and be delivered. Because we truly fear the Most High, man. And I know, even as men, sometimes we go off and we don't show that fear to its true totality. But, we fear Him. And when we're in our focus and in our right mind, that fear is evident. Sometimes Satan will mess with you and you go off and you're like, what was I doing, man? So you make sure that, you go over the checks and balances, make sure that don't happen again. You do your best to try to make sure that don't happen again. So, hey, man, it's real out here in the field. And faith is the only thing that's going to get you through. Right? Faith is the only thing that's going to get you through. What does the scripture say? Faith is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen. Right? And that's what we see the evidence. Just the fact that, what we breathe out, the trees breathe in, what they breathe out, we breathe in, and that perfect balance of the whole ecosystem and the water system, the weather system, all these things, man, in perfect balance. Precipitation then becomes what is it called? Evaporation becomes precipitation, and the cycle continues, man. That's how beautiful Yahweh Shem Yahushai is, man. And we got to make sure that we stay faithful and diligent, man, and pray. Pray to the Most High for forgiveness, man, because we're all guilty for this life and our other lives. Like Job, man, we got to make intercession for our families as well. You don't want to be a part of that destruction, nor any part of your raising up. You don't want to see them go through that destruction, but if they got to, they got to, and that's their lot. But at the same time, you pray for them not to have to if they are of His. Now, if they are of the world, then we pray not for them. Right? But you do want to make intercession for your children because they're under you, and if they'll be delivered through you. Right? So, this faith, man, is a real deal. Let's see if I can find a couple scriptures real quick. It was an interesting conversation, and me and this individual, we always have pretty good conversations. And, it was interesting that-that's what he said, especially in these times, these perilous times that we're facing and that we're heading into. Because with Netanyahu getting X'd out, they trying to X'd out Trump. Like, man, you're gonna have a lot of upset people in the world. And those uproars are going to come to America. When they come here, it's going to get bad. Because people got guns here and they don't care. They'll start using them. Picking off people at these protests. People going to protest armed. These are the kind of things that are coming. This is a good one. Romans 10:17. So then faith cometh by hearing, and hearing by the word of the Most High. And the word of the Most High is Yahushua. Right? So that faith that we have comes by the hearing of this word, and we believe, and we understand. We've been given the eyes to see and the ears to hear, and we're thankful for it. And this is a good one too. Hebrews 11:6. But without faith, it is impossible to please the Lord. For he that cometh to Yahweh, B'Shem Yahushua, must believe that He is, and that He is the rewarder of them that diligently seek Him. And that's it right there, man. That's what we believe. That's why we diligently seek Him. That's why we in these scriptures and trying to get these breakdowns and understand what the Most High was talking about, and the water for Him having people above us who were able to break this down. That He gave the Spirit to be able to understand, the eyes to see and the ears to hear, and the water for that, to Yahweh for that resonating with us brothers' ears, man. That's beautiful that we can hear this song that's being played because it's at a frequency that is only meant for certain people to hear. It's like a dog whistle. You blow a dog whistle, most people can't hear that. It's at a tune where mostly only dogs can hear. Unless you have supersonic hearing, and you can pick up on that. All right, so it's not for everybody, but by faith, Abraham became the Lord's friend, man. And I don't know about anybody else, but I would love to be the Most High's friend, and I would love for Him to know my name and be a pleasure unto the Lord, man. Because without faith, man, it is impossible to please the Lord. So, like I said, Lord willing, this is edifying unto the hopeful elect. I just wanted to, quick testimony, man. It was a beautiful conversation that sparked some beautiful thoughts in my mind, man. And I just wanted to share it with Akim. So, like I said, Lord willing, it was edifying, and brothers can get something out of it. Maybe throw up their own lesson about something similar.